Hello everyone. So here I am. I am literally very much guilty about not finishing it on time, but okay. Like this year, I'm not going to apologize for anything. I just took a simple resolution kind of thing. I do not believe in that, but okay. I just took it anyway. So yeah, back to business. Okay. So I was reading this book, 40 Rules of Love by Elif Shafak, and okay. So I am here not with a complete review of the book, but yeah, this you could call it a midway review. Okay, and basically I would like to read some quotes and some lines from the book. I'm just going to present them because I really love them so much, and I really feel that Elif Shafak has taken everyone into consideration while writing this book. And also Rumi has literally just not only focused on the saints and the dervishes, but also like he's taken people into consideration, the people, the common men like us. Okay, so yeah, so okay, so there's such beautiful lines in the book which I'm going to just present you, or like bore you with. Well, it's not boring. You definitely gonna get some. You're definitely going to get learn something from the book. Okay, you are just going to get something meaningful from the book. I promise. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. Sorry for that. Yeah. Right. So, okay. So there's this character Ella I told you, and she basically is in an unhappy marriage. Like her husband is not loving her enough, and could be like it could be said that he's cheating on her. But also she is managing with a lot, right? I mean, she's a housewife currently, but she is looking for a job, and the job requires her to read this book, which is named as Sweet Blasphemy. And Sweet Blasphemy is something which is very unusual to her taste, because the books she used to read were not spiritual, first of all, and not that deep. But this book is actually very deep and it is spiritual. So, okay, so I'm gonna, yeah, I like to begin with this line where, it's from the chapter, it is from the chapter The Master in the Sweet Blasphemy. Sweet Blasphemy is the book which she got to, she had to write a review on that. That was her job. That could be her potential job actually. She was on a training period, and she was allotted this task to read that book and provide a review to the editor, so that they could present the book with so many reviews by readers. So yeah, okay, so this book is these lines are from this chapter, The Master. The Master was basically a character in the book in Sweet Blasphemy, where he provides shelter to many Sufis and many saints. Okay, so the line goes like, when you step into the zone of love. Okay, so this is about, I recall that incident. It's about love, like how love is actually important, and how Rumi like expressed it, that love is, I love to call it oxygen of life, but he said instead love is the water of life, or water to life. So yeah, this is important. Okay, yeah, so he says, when you step into the zone of love, language as we know it becomes obsolete. That which cannot be put into words can only be grasped through silence. So, such a beautiful line where he says that when you are in love, language and words just fall short. You run out of language and you run out of words whenever you have to express something beautiful to your partner or to your lover or to anyone who you are in love with. So, yeah, and also the sheer silence itself feels very beautiful and very calming and soothing, and it just is so expressive, and it could literally speak out billions and zillions of words and meanings. Just a silence could mean a lot to the lovers. And okay, the next reference is a little bit longer, and I believe I'm not exaggerating it too much, the love and the life, because this book has its title as 40 Rules of Love, but I believe it is more about life in general, because you cannot separate love from life, or vice versa, because that just goes like that we can use both as synonymous. Yeah, both are synonymous, both can be used synonymously for each other, and they are just like, no, they cannot be filtered from each other. Okay, yeah, so okay, here's the line. It is from the chapter where the Shams of Tabriz, yeah, the Shams. the lover of Rumi, we can say the partner, and the partner who shares the same amount of energy and the same amount of spiritual knowledge and spiritual consideration for like human life understanding and everything. Just they share the same level of energy, spiritual energy inside them, and they are the partners in uh, the Sufi reference of the text. But also this book is not entirely talking about the Sufi references only, or the stories only. It is a book which is being generalized here, and it talks about everything, which is basically has taken the inspiration from the life of Rumi and his lover Shams of Tabriz. So this one line, this one phrase, there is this little paragraph actually. So this is from the chapter where the lover, Shams of the breeze, was processing some feelings, where he says, yeah, when he received the letter from Rumi, which was not written personally to him, which was written to the master of the shelter, but also he got that opportunity to visit him, to visit Rumi. He was chosen. He basically got he volunteered for it, and he was chosen. He was a chosen one. We know it, right? So yeah, when he received the letter, finally the master handed him the letter, and finally he received it, and finally he got to know the name of his potential lover, the future lover, future partner. He described it very like mystically. He says, "My heart skipped a beat. I had never heard his name before. He could be a famous scholar for all I knew, but to me he was a complete mystery. Obviously for us also. One by one, I said the letter of his name. See how beautifully it is written.